Watcher folks, and welcome to Cats and Conspiracies. And the only conspiracy going on at the minute is I was duped. Fooled. Fooled like a fool. And didn't you guys love it? You loved it, didn't ya? My rant from the other day about the Odyssey, ironically, I was ranting about not being able to tell the difference between AI generated trailers and actual trailers. And then I go and look at an AI generated trailer. This just proves to me modern cinema. I hate it. I hate it so much that this is happening now. I'm so depressed. I cannot deal with this at all. And this is my issue. Like modern films, they just look like computer games to me. So when an AI trailer comes along that looks like a flipping computer game, because Christopher Nolan is, I would say, he's probably the last big um, modern director who's actually a real filmmaker. Um, I was too slow in realizing that that wasn't an actual trailer. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that. I hope you guys enjoyed me sitting here looking at that. But let's have a look, see what happens when the actual trailer for Odyssey comes out, and I'll compare them side by side, and I'll see if they look any different. What's the bet in the AI trailer one looks exactly the same, or am I even going to tell? I'll probably get duped again. And I'll probably look at another AI trailer. But yeah, all right, calm down, chill out, okay, chill out, chill out, okay. I'm sure that's not going to be the last time that I look at something and it's not the real deal. But yeah, I'm glad you guys enjoyed that. I know I'm only kidding, guys. I'm only messing with you. Um, glad you enjoyed it. Glad you enjoyed sitting there thinking, what a fool, this guy is. But anyway, what do I want to look at today? And I want to rant about. Well, I want to have a look at the trailer. And bearing in mind, like I say, this channel is not for me sitting here going, oh, I've really got great hope for this. I do not have any hope for modern cinema. Small, independent filmmakers. Yes, I have hope for these guys because they want to tell stories. Um, and hopefully they're not corrupted by the demons that run amok at Hollywood. But what I want to look at today, yeah, is the trailer for the Bone. Oh, God, I hate this. I hate this so much. The trailer for the Bone Temple, the latest uh, flogging of Hollywood's dead horse that is 28 days later. And before anyone says anything, 28 days later is an awesome one and done film. And I know people say, well, it's not a zombie film because they're not technically zombies. Yeah, I know they're not technically zombies, they're infected. But if you had to stick it in a category, you would put it in the category of like zombie horror. Um, I love 28 Days Later. I think it is such an awesome film, and rewatchability a lot. I've rewatched it many times, and I can remember when 28 Days Later came out, and we knew very little about it going in because bear in mind this was all pre spoilers and internet and everything, so I didn't really know anything about what the hell was going on. And from that amazing opening scene where Jim is like woken up in the hospital and then he goes out into London and the whole place is just completely deserted. Like we knew as much as him, really. We saw the little bit that happens, with the chimps and the rage virus. But other than that, we didn't know what had happened in those 28 days. We really had no idea. We can see from the carnage what had gone on. It was just such an awesome film because you didn't know where it was going to go. I think one of the problems with the kind of zombie Walking Dead type stories is really they can only go one way. They only ever go one way, which is zombies, they suddenly get more intelligent or whatever. But essentially, it's just going to be chasing away from these zombies, trying not to get killed, and maybe they make it to an island or something like that, or they find a way to kill them all. 28 Days Later did something different. It was like the infected were they were almost like the backdrop to the other story, the connection between those characters. And yeah, amazing film, and I will not be surprised if there's many people that are watching this Hollywood garbage that have never watched 28 Days Later. And it would probably be too slow for them if they did anyway, because there wouldn't be enough zombies running around with their cocks hanging out like there was in the previous one to this. So anyway, let's have a look at this trailer so I can have a good old rant about it, because I'm gonna hate it. I'm really gonna hate it, and I have no interest in it apart from to sit here and moan about it and invite you to enjoy to join me moaning about it. So let's have a look. Now he's got a really good weapon here. It's a blow dart made out of what looks like a copper pipe. So yeah, good luck with that. Here we go. Another rant I've got, right? This seems to be a common theme, and I think I mentioned it before. What is it with Hollywood movies with characters screaming into the camera constantly? Like every single trailer, every single film that claims to be a horror, it's like, right, I don't really know how to do horror anymore, but I think you've just got to scream into the camera constantly. It's not scary, right? It's just annoying. Rant. Trailer starts now. Oh, thanks for letting me know, because I wasn't sure what was about to happen, despite the fact I clicked on trailer. And yeah, all right, I think I've got the correct trailer this time. Come on, guys, let me have it. Give me some abuse.
I've been developing an idea about the nature.
Like, is it possible? Is it possible to create structures like this? Because that would all fall down. I'm assuming he's got them kind of stuck in there somehow. Why has he got jars? Is it jars of cheese on it or something? What is that all about? I don't know. But like these structures, which are all made from let me just play it on. These things here in the background that are all made from bones, like how would they stand up? I mean, this is all supposed to be taking place in England, and we're famous for having terrible, gusty, awful weather, which would like blow them over in a heartbeat. I mean, how many people, how many deaths has he survived? You know, how many attacks has he survived? Have that many bones? It seems like there's an awful lot of work there. Anyway, what's going on here? So here comes. Now, if you go back to 28 Days Later, the infected in it, they were scary. All right, you see one of them coming, you are running. It doesn't matter who you are, unless you are tooled up with guns, and some of the characters were, and they were still running. You were getting out of there. You were not hanging around waiting for these things. This guy looks like he's just come out of the amateur school of makeup. Right, stick some arrows on him, and he's got that right. We need you to do a stupid kind of zombie face as well. Whereas in 28 Days Later, they were so inhuman, and they did not look like they were acting at all. They were scary.
When the infected attack,
That's just walking like a normal person. The infected in 28 Days Later, they were like directionless, apart from they were running towards anyone who wasn't infected. Just, there was no kind of thinking about how they were moving. It was just pure rage and speed that had them running. Whereas this guy's kind of being meticulous and making faces and.
what do they see?
Well, let's say that goes wrong. He's dead. And again, 28 Days Later, these things weren't just standing there. They were like spewing out blood and stuff everywhere. And as we saw from that one drop of blood that went in his eye, that was enough. That was it. He was infected within 30 seconds. Let me a pictures. Oh, it's the not Jimmy Savile type people. And they really kind of screwed up a bit with this, because it's not funny for people in England anyway. It's not amusing. It's pathetic and terrible. But people abroad didn't know, like over the pond, no one knows who Jimmy Savile is. So this makes no sense.
Master. Good. We travel the land.
Do you though? How? You've got no weapons. If you run into 100 infected, you're dead.
We search for souls to deliver to heaven.
So this will be right. Okay, I can see what's going on. Yeah, they're going to go in there. Oh, there's a woman there, so we know what will probably happen.
Yes. But obviously we're going to kill you first.
Why? How do you know that that's possible? They might have 15 guns sitting around upstairs. They might all be armed. How is it that you can be so confident that you can sit there and tell them what your plans are? Now, admittedly, when he threw that, it did kind of hit anything but them. It seemed to hit the table. But let me tell you, if someone throws a pan of boiling water at you, you're not going to be shaking that off. So we know what will follow from that. There'll be a horrible, nasty torture scene of an innocent family that's just trying to survive. Yeah, great. Thanks, Hollywood. That's what I wanted to say. He'll get off on it. So he's, hang on, let me just go back there. He presumably just had...
I haven't feared my...
He presumably just had a pan of boiling water thrown at him. He's fine. Not a problem. He's okay.
I haven't feared my life ending for many years.
Okay, look at these structures. Like, would that, unless there's a big tall post in the ground and he's sort of got them around it and tied them to it, but
today,
I'm in a bit of a bind. You're in a bit of a bind too.
I just don't
I did
care.
feel
I don't
fear.
care about any of these characters. Amdram running monsters.
No.
Oh, he's
They leaped into the
what's
unknown.
he doing? He's going to try and cure them. He's going to go and try and cure the infected. What's going on? I hate this. Oh, there we are, screaming at the camera. Love it.
Okay, let's turn this up to 11.
What is going on? Go back. Oh my God, I know I keep saying it. Go back and watch 28 Days Later. Go and see what an amazing film that is. That build up at the end. If you haven't seen it, I won't give the spoiler away, but that build up with Jim's journey, that bit towards the end where things are getting pretty damn serious, that music that builds as that whole scene is going on. Incredible. Absolutely incredible. And I love the end. And 28 Days Later has an ending, whereas I feel these things are never going to end. They're never going to have an ending. All modern films can't have an ending because, you know, franchise. Got to milk that money. Look how far we've come since 28 Days Later. This is just dog shit. I hate this. 28 years later. Yeah. I am not loving that at all. Oh dear, what has happened to modern cinema? Seriously, what has happened, guys? I don't know. I'm not interested in that at all. Like I say, guys, go and check out 28 Days Later if you haven't. And if you haven't watched it, I'll tell you what, go and watch it and come back and stick some comments down below because I'd love to hear what you think of it, especially watching it completely blind from the first time. But yeah, it's an incredible film. This Bone Temple crap is going to be forgotten before it's in the bargain bin. Not that that happens anymore. You guys probably don't even know what the bargain bin is, do you? Because you're too young, you whippersnappers. I'm also hearing that Avatar Fire and Ash reviews are starting to peel out, and unfortunately that it's all the shills at the minute saying that it's the greatest thing since The Godfather, Star Wars and Shawshank Redemption, Interstellar combined. It's the best movie that's ever been made. It's a masterpiece, and they would sell their own kidney just to go and watch another viewing of it. So we know that the shills are out for. So I might do a little shill spotting upload. There's nothing on IMDb at the minute. There's only a couple of reviews, but when they start to pour in, then yeah, we'll do some shill spotting. See what we can find. I might have a look at some of the critic reviews coming out, but it's just so laughable at the minute. They're all saying it's like the greatest film that's ever been created. I didn't have a problem with Avatar, first one. I had no problem with it whatsoever, and I could see that it was clearly that, you know, they were trialing this 3D technology, and it's the only film that I've seen where the 3D actually worked, the colors, and, you know, it was an immersive experience, and they did create an amazing world. There wasn't much of a storyline. There wasn't. but it was pretty fun. There was some pretty cool things in it, but it was kind of a one and done, and it doesn't really need any further exploration. But we shall see what the shills are saying. So, anyway, guys, Bone Temple, let me know below if you think it looks as shit as I do, or if you think it looks amazing. Would love to hear from you. And don't forget, guys, if you've enjoyed my rantings, hit like, subscribe, and follow along. And feel free to put any of your rantings down below. So, till next time, see you soon.